Hi, in today's class, we are going to learn about Renaissance period. Renaissance means rebirth. Rebirth. Rebirth means punarjarma or punarujjivamu. From what? We were reborn again. That is from Middle Ages. What are the Middle Ages? 5th century to 5th century to 14th century. 5th century to 14th century are called Middle Ages in Europe. So why they are called, Middle Ages? Why we were born again from Middle Ages? These Middle Ages are called Dark Ages. So it is against to light. So they are Dark Ages. Why they are dark? Because there is no literary output in this period. There is no art development in this period. So these are called dark ages. So in the 14th century, in the late 14th century, again literature and other art forms have started. So that's why it is a rebirth from Middle Ages. Renaissance is not only in the literature, in other art forms also. They are painting, okay, sculpture, or architecture, etc. Okay, architecture, etc. So we can see the rebirth in all these forms. Of course, literature, right? It began in late 14th century, and it is continued in 15th and 16th centuries. It continued these 2 centuries as well. Then it has begun in Italy, not in England. Okay, in England it has entered in the 16th century. But even though it entered in the 16th century, it developed more in Elizabethan age and Jacobean age. In these 2 periods, we can see the full development of Renaissance in England. Here, John Milton, the poet, the greatest work of John Milton is Paradise Lost. It is a poem on Christianity. We have the stories of Adam, Eve, and Satan in Paradise Lost. So he is called the last greatest Renaissance poet. The last greatest Renaissance poet. So then, coming to the definition of Renaissance, it is not possible to define Renaissance in one sentence, because its influence we can see in many spheres. So however, it is described as with some definitions. Some among them are, it is called the birth of the modern world. The birth of the modern world, out of the ashes of dark ages. Birth of the modern world out of the ashes of dark ages. What are the dark ages? Middle ages are called dark ages. We have just now seen it. And the second is discovery of the world and discovery of the man as well. So the man was discovered and the world was discovered again in this period. And it is the, a period of emergence of individualism. Emergence of individualism, giving importance to individual or a person, okay, that has begun in not only in life, thought and religion also. Okay, these three are related to Renaissance period. One is birth of modern world out of ashes of dark ages. The second one is discovery of the world and discovery of the man. The third is emergence of individualism in a life, thought and religion. So this, whatever the developments in literature in Renaissance period, they were widespread. How it was possible? It was possible through the printing press, the publication in printing press. Printing press was invented by, who invented printing press? Johann Gutenberg. He invented, printing press. Where he is from? He is from Germany. Okay, of course, there is a difference of opinions. Some says that Chinese had already used, the printing equipment before Johann Gutenberg. However, he was recognized as the inventor of printing press. And in England, in 1476. The అందరితో పెట్టచ్చు దగ్గర వేసి నన్ను డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకు. In 1476, William Caxton brought printing press to England. He established printing press in Westminster, in Westminster Place in England. With this, many people who are able to read something, they enjoyed the literature that was published. So then in Renaissance period, the three are important. The three are new religion. The second one is new world. The third word is new cosmos. These are the three important terms we need to know as part of Renaissance period. New religion, new world, and a new cosmos. We are going to see these three now. New religion. What is the new religion? So in Europe, the religion is Christianity. Okay. So in new religion, Reformation, they want to reform, they want to bring some change in religion. This was led by Martin Luther. Martin Luther, he said that, he publicized that the religion, whatever they were following, was not correct. The popes are ruling the entire nation. The priests are committing to many crimes. So we have to remove these priests and popes from religion. Okay, there should be the direct contact between the Christ and the devotees. So that he proposed. So his proposed religion is Protestantism. Protestantism. What do you mean by protest? Protest means fighting against something bad. We can say in Telugu, Tirugubatu. Protest means Tirugubatu. Protestantism is proposed by Martin Luther. Okay, it is completely against to Catholicism. That's why it is called anti-Catholicism. Anti-Catholicism. Okay, it doesn't accept the mediation of the priests between devotees and the God. So after the new religion is called the extreme manifestation of uh, Renaissance individualism. So as an individual, I can contact to the Christ or the God. There is no need of any middleman. We don't need any priest or pope. We can interact with the God directly. So that's why Protestantism is called the extreme manifestation. Okay, extreme manifestation of Renaissance individualism. Then about New World, right? About New World. So in this period only, the ship was invented, and in 1492, Christopher Columbus, he wants to see whether the earth is a globe or not. If it is a globe, from where he'll begin his journey, he has to reach to the same point. So he moved towards the west to find out the commercial route to the east. So there are many voyages. Voyage means samudra prayanamu. Many voyages, and the technology is not highly developed. There are shipwrecks in that area. So these voyages and shipwrecks are published in the papers. So based on those voyages and shipwrecks, and whenever they'll come to know about a new island or a new piece of land, about that they used to write in the newspapers. So based on those newspapers, based on those voyages, William Shakespeare, he wrote one drama, he wrote one play. The play name is, or the drama name is, The Tempest. Tempest means Tufanu. It is about a shipwreck in a island. In an island. So about that shipwreck, based on that shipwreck, he wrote one play, The Tempest. It is based on the voyages and shipwreck. Then coming to the new cosmos. What are cosmos? The entire universe, including the stars and the planets, right? The entire universe is called as cosmos. So there is a belief system, okay, in before Renaissance, that is Ptolemic. So Ptolemy has a proposed a theory. So based on that theory, it is Yeah, based on the theory, Earth is at the center. We can say in Telugu, Bhu Kendraka Siddhantamu. Earth is at the center, and all the other planets and moon and sun and stars were, revolving around the Earth. That is one, philosophy we can say that was there in the world, in Europe especially. So in 1543, in 1543, Copernicus, he proposed another theory. So according to his theory, sun is at the center. Sun is at the center. Earth is also one of the planets that is moving around the sun. So in Telugu it is called Surya Kendraka Siddhantamu. So Copernicus theory has, it is against to the Ptolemic theory. Ptolemic theory is in tune with Christianity. According to the Christianity, Earth was created. On the Earth, Adam and Eve were created for their benefit, for their enjoyment. Stars, sun, moon, and everything was created. So that is there in Ptolemic theory. But Copernicus theory, he rejected all of them. He tried to say that Earth is also one of the planets like any other thing. No speciality is there in in the planet Earth. So so many people, they they have fought against Copernicus theory. It is common in any theory, right? So if they believe something else, if new theory comes, it is very hard to believe in it. So it is the same case with Copernicus also. And in John Donne, the famous poet of England, in his poem First Anniversary, okay, he mentioned that um, yes, new philosophy calls all in doubt. What is the new philosophy here? The theory of Copernicus. New philosophy calls all in doubt. Everything it puts in doubt. Whatever they believe, that entered in doubt. And he says in the same poem that the sun is lost, and the earth is also lost. The earth is also lost. So he tried to reject Copernicus theory. He wants to put in place a Ptolemaic theory. It is the same case with John Milton also. Who is John Milton? Just now we have seen he is the author of Paradise Lost. In the Paradise Lost, he used Ptolemaic universe, Ptolemaic theory, and he has not used the theory of Copernicus, because his Paradise Lost is based on Bible. So Bible followed Ptolemaic theory. So for his narrative technique, for his narration, he needs that theory. He used Ptolemy theory only. So according that we can see in Ptolemy theory. According to Ptolemy theory, Earth is in the center, and the heaven is beyond these stars and everything. The hell is either at the center of the earth or underneath the earth. So based on these theories, Dante, in his famous Inferno. Inferno is a poem written by Dante, very famous poem. In this poem, he presents hell as the center of the earth. He is at the center of the earth. John Milton, in his Paradise Lost, it is underneath the earth. It is underneath the earth in John Milton's Paradise Lost. However, there are some philosophers like Descartes. Okay, Descartes, the spelling will be different, and it is called Descartes. Okay, Descartes. Okay, Descartes. Yeah, Rene Descartes. He said that he believed, Copernicus theory is correct, and there is no angels, there are no devils, and there are no, spirits. Those are part of Ptolemic theory. Elizabethan age used Ptolemic theory because there are so many supernatural elements they can influence human action on the earth. But Descartes, Descartes has mentioned that he said, give me extension and motion. Okay, I will construct the universe. I will construct the universe. So he wanted to say that universe has two properties. One is extension. It is always extending, and it has motion. It is moving. So if you give these two things to him, he is ready to construct the universe. There is no God, there are no devils or angels. Okay, they are part of Ptolemic theory. And in 1977, okay, John Kelly has written one essay. The essay name is, okay, Did women have Renaissance? Did women have Renaissance is an essay written by John Kelly. She questioned, you are speaking that there is a rebirth in poetry or in literature, in painting and everything. Did women have a Renaissance? She researched on it, and she came to one conclusion that women did not have Renaissance. So these are the important points in Renaissance. You will be asked about, what is the meaning of Renaissance? That is rebirth, that you need to remember it. Okay, and what are the Middle Ages? 15th century to 14th century are called as Middle Ages. And in England, when Renaissance entered in 16th century, in what periods it was flourished? Elizabethan age and Jacobean age. Who is the last greatest Renaissance poet? He is none other than John Milton. And these are the definitions of Renaissance period. Who invented printing press? It is related to Renaissance period. Because of that, the literature was widespread. Who brought printing press into England? William Caxton in 1476. And Reformation period, who led it? It was led by Martin Luther. What is a new religion? That is Protestantism. It is against to the Catholicism. And in 1492, Christopher Columbus, he sailed towards the west, right? And the shipwrecks and voyages are part of English literature. Shakespeare has written one play. The name is The Tempest. Okay, it is based on a shipwreck. And New Cosmos, they used to follow Ptolemic theory of universe. So what is the theory? Earth is at the center. And in 1543, Copernicus, proposed a new theory. Sun is at the center, and the writers were, not ready to accept Copernicus theory. John Donne, in his poem First Anniversary, what he mentioned, new philosophy, that is Copernicus theory, calls all in doubt. And he said, the sun is lost and the earth is lost. You will be asked about this poem. And John Milton also followed Ptolemic theory. And in Dante's Inferno, hell is at the center of the earth. It is again Ptolemic theory. And in John Milton's Paradise Lost, it is underneath the earth. It is again, Ptolemic theory. Rene Descartes, philosopher, he said that he believed in Copernicus theory, and he said, if you give me two properties, extension and motion, I will construct the universe. In 1977, John Kelly has written one essay. The name of the essay is Did Women Have Renaissance? So she researched and she concluded that women did not have Renaissance in that period. This is the lecture on Renaissance, and try to note down all these points. They are very essential and they can help you. Thank you.